Yeah, we back, y'all. Y'all already know the vibe. Smash that like while y'all tuning into the video. Smash the like, subscribe to the channel if you haven't. I don't know what you're waiting on. But we still got this Harlem problem still going on between Camron and Jim Jones. I know y'all seen the fight over the weekend. Jim Jones and Joel Santana from Dipset actually walked Javante Davis Tank to the ring, and Camron has something to say today about that. He's saying Javante Tank Davis actually lost because of the bad energy he had around him. You can't make this up with Cam, man. If y'all don't know what he meant, he's basically saying Jim Jones and Joel Santana was bad negative energy bringing Javante Davis to the ring. That's the reason why he lost the fight. And if y'all don't know what's going on, Jim Jones and Camron been going back and forth for like damn near 2 months already. They've been going on for a while. They've been going back and forth. Jimmy calling on for a match in the ring. He want to fight him in the ring, get a little boxing match. Camron, exposing him. He done drop some text message, because now they're going back and forth over the verses. When they went against the Locks over the verses, Camron, according to Jim said that Cam actually took a lot of money in the back end. And Camron actually responded about that. We're going to talk about all this because these two miles are just get in the ring, get it out their chest, man. For real, man. Get that boxing match, get the celebrity boxing match, man. Just get it off your chest, man. For real, man. But let's get this show started because we got a lot to talk about. Smash that like button, man. Yo. If they know, they know. It's your boy Smoke News TV. We back here with another video. Smash that thumbs up, that like button. Ain't gonna hurt your feelings, ain't gonna cost you, ain't gonna do none of that. Share the video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't, because I don't know what you're waiting for. Make sure that notification bell on so you know when I'm dropping my video. Shout out to my members. I got their membership, Smoke Gang Team Smoke. Appreciate the love. Shout out to subscribers too also. Day ones, new subscribers, couldn't do it without y'all. Let's run this channel up. Y'all already know the vibes. Let's get this copyright out the way. Copyright fair use. Disclaimer, you can find that in my description on my channel. Everything that I speak on over here is for educational and entertainment purpose. Again, copyright fair use. Disclaimer, you can find that in my description on my channel or on this channel. Everything that I speak on over here is for educational, entertainment purpose. The clips and videos I play also owned by the original creators. So if y'all don't know what's going on, Camron said boxer Javante Davis had a bad energy after walking out with Jim Jones and Joel Santana. You know what's crazy about this situation, y'all, and I'm going to keep it real with y'all, man. Because we all was Dipset fans. We all was, that era from the Dipset era, that was a different type of era, man. They brought fashion. They brought Harlem back. They brought New York back. They ran the game for a long time. They were setting trends in the fashion world of hip hop. They changed the whole hip hop of dressing and all that. Had everybody wanted to dress like them in the early 2000s, including myself, because I was one of them young dudes at that time, listening to Dipset and all that shit. Know what I mean? But for them to go through back and forth still, it's just like. And I understand Cam. I understand what he's saying because Jim keep continuously basically talking about Cam, on these little interviews and all that. So Cam got to respond back because he got a big platform and he got a big audience and all that. So he got to respond back to defend himself. But if y'all remember the verses, before we get to the clips, y'all remember the verses back in 2020 when Dipset went against the Locks and the Locks just smoked them out of there. You can't go against the Locks like Jadakiss and all them because that's a real group. That was the difference. They came in as a group. They didn't come in as one solo artist like a Camron, and then Jim Jones was the hype man. Then he became a rapper. Then you got Joel Santana. They was a group, so they knew their bars and everything. But long story short, they brought that up. Jim actually went to an interview and he brought up the verses. And actually, let's get to the clip. And we're going to see what Camron respond back because he shared some DM text message between him and Jimmy. And let's get to the clip with Jim Jones actually speaking about the verse situation. The verses saying that Camron allegedly backdoored and got some back end money without Jimmy and them knowing. Hear what Jim got to say about this.
I'm gonna talk about the backdooring that's going on for the Verzuz. Everybody keep keying, but I wanted the bag.
But everybody gotta get at least 6 digits. That's an artist, minimum.
We got the bag, but boy still went backdoor. Like, yo, for me to do the Verzuz, you gotta give me part of this business. That had nothing to do with us.
Got everybody their money. I started piling my own shit. Like, I want the door money.
Let's pause that. I'm gonna go right back. Now, y'all heard Jim. Jim said, okay, we got a little bit of 6 figures. I mean, we got a little bit of change, whatever. But this nigga was doing business in the back end without us even knowing. But see, Jim, when I show y'all the text message that Camron shared that he shared to the whole world, yesterday, whatever, y'all gonna understand what Cam is saying over here. Cam is a businessman, bro. Let's go back to Jim what he had to say. Now listen to the whole clip though, because it's gonna play the part that Cam is actually speaking about the business part at that time during the Verzuz. And the nigga got some money off that shit. Let's be for real. Then now that we know, because Cam actually exposed that shit now, peep this out, man.
I'm gonna talk about the backdooring that's going on for the Verzuz. Everybody keep keying, but I wanted the bag.
But everybody gotta get at least 6 digits. That's an artist, minimum.
We got the bag, but boy still went backdoor. Like, yo, for me to do the Verzuz, you gotta give me part of this business. That had nothing to do with us.
Got everybody their money. I started piling my own shit. Like, I want the door money. I want stocks and Triller. I want beats from Timberland and Swiss for free. I want percentage of the views that's gonna go on. And I got all that shit too.
But he say that's me being a businessman. No, that's you being a sucker doing backdoor shit. I ain't no backdoor ass nigga. You heard? I stand on 10 toes and I break bread with my niggas. Period. That's always who I've been. All my niggas, we get money together. I'm not one of them type of dudes, bro. You heard?
Everything I asked for, they just kept giving it to me. So I ended up getting stock and Triller, 25% of the door, another 20% for putting the deal together, the beats from Swiss, the beats from Timberland, and the back end if they sold out.
That's business. You can't get mad, Jim, if Cam doing business, but I understand what Jim's saying. Jim, like, nigga, we came as a group, nigga, so you getting all this 25% door and all this shit and all this Triller, because I remember when Triller, at the 2020, we talking 2020 now, we talking 5 years ago. And everybody was locked in the house. Everybody had to watch on their phones the Verzuz. Remember when they was doing the Verzuz? They was keeping the world entertaining. But according to Jim, Jim said that, okay, me and Joel's got the bag and Zeke and all that, you know, the Dipset group. But this nigga Killer was doing backdoor, back-end business without us knowing. You got to understand, Jim, and I understand your pain, champ. I understand it, believe me. I understand what type of shit Cam is on, but listen, man, Cam got a reason for doing it. When y'all came in the Verzuz, let this marinate in y'all brain and y'all soul what I'm about to say, what I'm about to tell y'all. When y'all came into Verzuz, y'all niggas was not kumbaya best friends like y'all was in the early 2000s. Y'all only came there to get a bag. So Cam is looking at you like, nigga, we coming here as business, nigga, but I'm gonna get my back end of the business on this. And if y'all don't understand what I'm saying, let me show y'all what Cam is talking about. Now, according to Cam, he posts this all on the internet. He basically was like, listen, man, I'm tired of this nigga trying to rewrite history and shit. Cam said, now, this is Jim writing to Cam. Jim wrote to Cam in the DM and said, this is an opportunity that's bigger than life to me. It's not about the money for me with this, yes. What he said? He said, this is opportunity bigger than life to me. It's not about the money for me with this, yes. The money makes me even better, but this is my ultimate bucket list and dreams since we started this shit, whatever. I'm willing to give you my money so you can make money. You feel you deserve so we can do the concert. Now I'm reading what Jim wrote. He wrote this shit. This is how he wrote it. So y'all don't mind me the way he wrote this shit, but he's talking about the Verzuz. He said, this is the problem, and this is no shade. It's an opportunity for everyone to eat, not just off money, but that platform, meaning that the Madison Square Garden platform when it was going against the Locks. So Jim continued, said it could change a lot of business and bring a lot of business to us as a group and as a solo artist. But really, I just want to touch the stage in a big way. And if I have to take a loss to make a gain, I'm willing to. Now that's Jim. Now this is Cam responding back to Jim. Cam saying it's not about the money, bro. He says about niggas keep getting more paper off us off us than we get of us. Basically, he's saying people getting more money off of us than we getting the money for us. He says Supreme, Swiss, and then they ain't pay nobody. Then sold the company for 40 to 50 millions. I'm trying to get back for what they sold basically. He ended that shit right there. Pardon the literate text message, whatever, but I had to read it the way they wrote it. So y'all already know the vibes. Y'all want to read it yourself, y'all can read it. Basically, what Camron is saying over here, he's saying this ain't about the money. He's saying niggas is getting more money off of us than we getting money for us. He's saying these niggas done sold, they about to sell this goddamn company for $40, $50 million, nigga. I'm trying to get every bit of money out of this. That's why Cam said when he went into the business of the Verzuz, he said he wanted some part of on Triller, some of this, some of that, some of this, some of that. He basically was doing backdoor business for himself, I guess. See, Jim was willing to do this shit for free. Jim didn't want the money, and if you read the text, he's willing to do it for free. So for him to go on the platform and try to rewrite history, now look what Cam said. Cam said, I don't pay half of the shit niggas say no more. You know I keep the files. You wanted to do the verses for free, nigga. So if you made $1, be happy. Talking about it was on your bucket list. Stop trying to rewrite history. Now you got a loss in the Garden and the Barclays. Meaning that when he walked down with Javante Davis down the Barclays, Javante lost that well, basically got a draw because he ain't even lost. I mean, everybody know Roach won that fight, actually. But basically, he's saying Jim gave that nigga bad luck. And then if y'all know who Six Figure Digger is, he said, and your niggas ain't eating unless they came with you, with their own bread. The boy, he talking about Six Figure Digger. It was an old producer that used to produce for Dipset. And he's saying Six Figure Digger got more money than you. And let's bet 10 million on that. He said, go get handsome. He said, go get handsome. Go handsome a car in the crib in the Jersey or something. These niggas don't know how to write. I swear, boy. These niggas don't know how to write, man. These niggas is crazy. But y'all understand what he's saying, basically. He's basically going back and forth with Jim. He's saying that Jim basically, nigga, six figure got his paper way back in the days. He got more money than you. Because Jim actually brought that situation up on the Breakfast Club platform when he was speaking about that. But see, Jim got to understand, man, when it comes to business, you got to get every opportunity out of that business as you could. Because if they making more money out of you, nigga, you getting raped out of that business. Pardon me. You getting great. Pardon my language. You basically getting, they getting more money than you getting off the business that you're doing with them, off your brand. So that's why Cam said, nigga, I'm not done. I'm going to get money off this, off this, off this, and off this. This is the pandemic year, nigga. Swiss Beats and all these niggas just ain't going to eat. We going to eat too. And Jim Jones is willing to do the show for goddamn free. So how the hell you going to go up there and start talking like you trying to rewrite history? I got to be on Cam's side. When Cam put out the receipts and it says that you willing to do that show for free and then you get mad at Fleet, meaning Cam, when he do back-end business, you can't get mad at him because of that. What, every business he do, all y'all niggas supposed to get percentage out of that? Nah, y'all get the percentage of the Dipset. That's it. Now, when it comes to Cam as a solo artist and all that, and he basically owned Dipset, he's the president over there for that shit. He could make any business that he actually could if he want. Along y'all niggas get y'all paper for performing on the Verzuz, that's all that matters. Now, if y'all was in good terms and y'all niggas is still cool and y'all hanging out and all this and Dipset still going on, maybe Cam would have broke bread with y'all niggas. But see, you got to understand, Cam ain't rocking with y'all niggas. He only rocking with y'all niggas when there's business involved. That's it. And it's sad to be a fan of Dipset and all of us. We wish them niggas could get back together and be the Dipset that they once upon a time they were. But when you got bad energy, bad negative energy all around you and niggas going back and forth and niggas is saying personal shit to each other now, that shit ain't never going to happen. So Cam is looking at like, nigga, we been in bad terms since 2020 to the Verzuz, nigga. You think I was going to break bread with you on every little business that I was doing in the back end with Switz? Hell no, nigga. You going to get your Dipset payout for performing during the pandemic at Madison Square Garden, and that's all y'all niggas going to get. I'm going to get the rest of that payout. I can't argue with Cam with that. I can't say Cam is wrong for that. He's the president of the Dipset, not in good terms with Jim. Him and Jim is going back and forth since, I don't know, since the last 6, 7 damn years. They're only showing up when there's business involved. That's it in the past. So what you gonna do? Fake love, fake money, still handing a nigga money that's still, and y'all still going back and forth dissing each other? Nah, sometimes you just gotta be greedy and be like, nigga, this is my business. I created this Dipset shit. I'm the president. So since you want to be all on these platforms and going back and forth for me and all this, nigga, I'm gonna do some back end goddamn business, nigga. And that's the way I'm gonna do it. This is nasty, man. It's a sad day for Dipset. It really is, because you see in Jim Jones, it hurt him more. It hurt Jim more than it hurt Cam, because Cam is with Mace. They old friends, old best friends, and all that. So he looking at Jimmy like, listen, man, you lost that opportunity. You went behind my back. You went where all these other niggas started dissing me and this, that, and the third, talking about I'm running from niggas and I'm in Florida taking care of my mom. Now, this is Cam's story, because you know he was taking care of his mom when he left hip-hop out, what, almost 3 years. Remember, Jimmy was up there, up in New York, man. Yeah, that nigga scared, man. That nigga scared to come back in New York. This around the time of True Life situation, when True Life had a situation with Cam and Jim. People don't forget about shit like that, Jim. You got to understand that, man. And now that you in a situation where you kind of by yourself and you miss your niggas, like a Camron, like a nigga like Cam and all that, and you see the success that he got, that shit eating you alive right now, bro. And you can't take it. And then Killer Kid Cam still keep coming bombing on your ass, keeping his foot on your neck. Let's get to the Javante Davis negative energy shit that Cam said you brung upon him. Now, this is crazy, but I do believe in negative energy and contagious. That shit do exist. A lot of people don't believe in that, but if you stay around that negative energy a lot and all that contagious shit, that shit feeds onto you. Sometimes you got to push yourself away from that negative energy to get yourself some positive energy. That part, what are we talking about? So I heavily believe in that type of shit. I definitely believe in energy, man. But let's get to this Cam dissing Jim Jones and blaming Jim and Joel for Javante Davis losing that fight on Saturday night recently. Peep this out. Shout out to Cam, man. He bugged out. I'm telling y'all. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. If you want to donate to the channel, Cash App is right down there. You can donate to the channel also if you want to support the channel, or you can donate by the thank you button down the bottom.
Okay. Well, we got to talk about this fight. That's the first thing we're going to talk about, because we all seen it. Tank versus Roach went down on Saturday in New York, and the results wasn't what a lot of people wanted or expected. It did end in a majority draw. So based off of what you saw, Mace, do you feel like there was a clear winner?
Real quick, I know Mace usually starts. Mace, you mind if I start?
Yeah, go ahead. You go. I got my popcorn.
Because I just want to say something to your credit.
Okay.
This is really to your credit.
I really mean my popcorn.
Yeah. Because a lot of times I'll be like, this nigga Mace he be bugging, yo. Like, I don't say it out loud because your opinion is your opinion. Mace always says, yo, don't bring this nigga out with you, because they're not going to win if you bring this nigga out with you. Talking about football games, basketball games. And I'll be sitting here like, I don't really know, but then I got it when the fight went on. When you got that type of energy and you breathe in that energy, when everybody's sad and mad and depressed and try to look happy, but they not really happy, it gets into you. You have to keep sage in that environment. When you're in that environment, it lingers into the fight, and that's kind of the result of the fight. So
Yo, nasty work, man. And y'all, if y'all don't know who he's talking about Joel Santana and Jim Jones. Camron said Javante Davis walked out with bad energy after walking out with Jim Jones and Joel Santana. Hey, yo, shout out to Fleet, man. Shout out to Fleet, man. Oh, my God, yo. People want to call me right now. That's a damn shame. Pardon me, y'all. Hold up. Yeah, but let me tell you something, Jim. I'm going to keep it real with you, man. A lot of people that was around you was a lot of negative energy. Max B ended up doing 75 years. Free Max. Max on his way home in a few months. And I mean, free to wave. He's definitely on his way on at the fourth quarter of this year. So he'll be on his way home at the end of this year. Rest in peace, Stack Bundles. Then you had Juju, the female rapper. Everybody that's around Jim, for some strange reason, is always some locked up shit or niggas, I mean, rest in peace of Stack, you know, niggas get knocked off or bad business on the contract. We always hear that type of negative energy when people be involved around Jim. Now, I'm saying, this is the only reason why I'm saying this is because we've been seeing this for the last few damn years. And I'm lying. I said back, I'll wait. How many people came? Now, maybe he might have smart enough, got things together now because he's older now. But back then, man, a lot of negative energy. Then you got the Mel Matrix situation. Free Mel and them niggas over there in Brooklyn. Them niggas caught up in all types of situations and shit. I'm not blaming Jim. I'm just saying the energy. Sometimes when you be around that energy, that shit contagious. That shit feeds on to you sometimes. Negative energy really exists. For people that don't believe in that shit, once you get older, you're gonna understand that shit. Believe me, when you wake up, you're gonna understand that energy is for real. It's contagious. That shit'll make you depressed, stressed, nigga, negative, nigga, for no reason, waking up for the attitude. It's all types of negative energy involved in that shit. That shit could be deadly sometimes. But for Cam to say that shit is bugged out to me, man. That's how you know this situation is really personal. Cam ain't letting loose on this nigga. He's keeping his feet on his neck. Every time Jim speak, he comes back, he says something more. He says something more crazy. And then he be having receipts on this nigga. Meaning Cam got receipts on Jim. Let's continue though, man. It's bugged out, man.
The fight, and that's kind of the result of the fight. So I just want to give, before we get into the actual fight, I just want to tell you, I see what you're talking about now, because the people you with could possibly fuck your energy up for some shit that you supposed to do. You can't come out with that energy, man. It's bad energy, man. It is bad energy, man. Nobody's happy over there. Everybody's sad. Everybody act like they happy. You ever see that movie? I'm pretty sure you've seen Goodfellas.
Yeah.
And it's a part in Goodfellas where Sam Rothstein, who's played by Robert De Niro, they having mad fun. And Nikki, who's played by Joe Pesci, they over there just looking at them niggas like, yeah, we're having fun too. They not having no fun. Saying, get out of there. Get out of there. But let's get to the fight, Murder. I see what you're talking about now when you talk. Murder, and this has nothing to do with Murder. Murder says this about basketball games, football. I'm saying this, that I see where he's talking about. Nasty work. Nasty work, man.
It's nasty work between these two. Cam ain't letting loose on this nigga for some strange reason. He like, man, listen, you don't want to start mentioning my name, nigga. I got receipts. I'm going to bomb you on this. You bringing negative energy to boxers and all types of shit, nigga. Niggas is losing because you around niggas. Yo, that's deep. When you start speaking about somebody that used to be around, when you built something, you built a label, you built a legacy. Now, I mean, with this person, and you start talking like this about this person, saying that, man, this nigga ain't nothing but negative energy, bro. He ain't nothing but negative energy, B. That's why I don't be around this nigga either, nigga. I'm around Mace now, nigga. Mace, you know, Mace be in the church, all that positive shit, you know what I mean? He talking like, yeah, Mace, I see what you talking about now, Mace. That negative energy, nigga, I see what you talking about. He agreeing with Mace, nigga. Meaning that Mace must have told this nigga once upon a time, a long time ago, keep that negative energy away from you. It's nasty work. So now you see Cam doing switching. I ain't gonna say he switched, man. Pause. I'm gonna say, man, basically he responded. Because when somebody say you doing backdoor business, you doing all this behind niggas' back, he's like, nigga, I ain't gonna say I never rocked with you, but we been in bad terms since the Verzuz. So whatever business I'm doing for myself, nigga, you wanted to do that shit for free. Then 5 years later, nigga, you at the Barclay, you lose again because he blaming Jim neck. He blaming Jim energy for Javante Davis losing that fight. Oh man. He said, now you got a loss in the Garden and the Barclays. He said this nigga got a loss in the Garden from Verzuz, and he got a loss in the Barclays, man. You can't make this shit up, man. Let's continue with this last clip, though, man. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, share this video.
After the Verzuz reunion, I feel like I thought that everything was like good, and then it got like randomly just got like rocky again.
Yeah,
like where does that?
The Verzuz was weak, man. He mad because he got booed and we lost, man.
Thank God. Oh shit.
He got booed at the end. He forgot his freestyle. Shout out to Jada and them. They was on top of their game. They knew what they came to do. They had, you know what I mean? They was ready.
I don't try to stretch for more. 100% powder, extra raw, and I get it from Giuseppe, either him or the essays.
You did? Us? Not so much ready.
No.
Us not so much ready. But you know, you win some, you lose some.
That's when Cam lost that verse. Remember when Cam forgot his freestyle? He said, man, that nigga mad because he lost that freestyle. Now he want to talk crazy and shit. These two niggas is crazy, man. But it's a Harlem thing. At the end of the day, we wish all these niggas could get back together, but obviously Cam looking at it a different type of way. He's like, man, listen, I'm not never rocking with these niggas. The niggas negative energy. I'm getting more money with my old homie here in Mace, nigga. We got something going. We building this platform. We making millions out of this shit. You can't blame Killer. You can't blame Flea for that. You can't blame Cam for that at all. Sometimes you got to push yourself away from the negative energy and go with the positive. If you stay with the negative energy, that shit going to drain you. It's contagious. You waking up mad every day. You don't even know why you making up mad. Know what I mean? That's the type of energy people got to understand. You got to watch around that shit. So when he said about the energy with Javante Davis, I kind of understood what he was talking about. With the shit that Jim is going through, all that negative little bit of energy that's around him. Sometimes, and you could tell when it was coming out, like, I don't know. I watched that fight. When them niggas came out, I mean, you got to have more energy, my nigga, know what I mean? Like, you gotta get Javante souped up and ready to fight. Know what I mean? They just came out on some, you know, that Harlem cool shit and shit like that, but I understand what the energy shit he's talking about. I definitely understand that, but I want to ask y'all a question. Do you agree with Cam on the energy shit? I'm not saying Javante lost because of the energy, but do y'all agree with the energy? When you're around negative energy, sometimes you got to push yourself away or don't even be around that shit. It's contagious. That shit could feed on to you. Answer that question. Do y'all believe in that energy shit that Cam is speaking? I want to hear y'all smoke, hear y'all opinion. Make sure y'all commenting below. Give me y'all thoughts about this. And I agree with him. Energy is a very big thing. So till then, y'all already know the vibes, man. To be continued, y'all already know vibes on the next video. Make sure y'all keep that notification bell on though, so y'all know when I'm dropping my video. Share the video, subscribe if y'all haven't. I don't know what you're waiting for. Try to get your membership if you could. Shout out to everybody that watched the video. Make sure y'all give me your opinion on this energy shit, because this energy shit is very, very, very serious. Some people don't believe in it. Some people actually do believe in it. I'm one of those that actually believe in energy. Let me hear y'all opinion, hear y'all smoke about that, man. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, share this video. Y'all already know the vibe. Till then, I'm out of here, man. Salute, gang. I'm out of here. If they know, they know. It's your boy Smoke News TV.